Hello, dear listener, and welcome. As you settle into this quiet space, perhaps wrapped in the soft embrace of your favorite blanket, or simply finding stillness in the gentle fading of the day, I invite you to drift with me into a realm of profound human endeavor. Tonight, we will explore not the wild, untamed nature of forests and oceans, but a different kind of nature, one carefully cultivated, rigorously examined, and meticulously shared, the world of scientific discovery, as encapsulated by a journal simply called Nature. Imagine, if you will, a vast, luminous library, not of physical books, but of pure knowledge, a place where the most brilliant insights into the universe are gathered, catalogued, and made accessible to all who seek understanding. This is, in essence, what Nature represents. It is a weekly international scientific journal, a constant beacon in the ever-expanding ocean of human inquiry, dedicated to publishing peer-reviewed research across the boundless expanse of the natural sciences. Think of the natural sciences as the various streams and rivers that flow into a magnificent sea of knowledge. Within this sea, Nature explores the intricate dance of life and biology, the fundamental forces and particles that shape our reality in physics, the transformative reactions and compositions of matter in chemistry, and the deep, ancient narratives of our planetary home in the Earth's sciences. Beyond these well-defined currents, it also navigates the fascinating estuaries where these fields intermingle, those related interdisciplinary realms where new understandings often emerge, bridging previously separate shores of thought. Consider the immense human effort and dedication that goes into such a publication. It operates with quiet diligence, maintaining editorial offices not only in the historic heart of London but also across the vast landscapes of the United States, throughout the diverse cultures of continental Europe, and amidst the dynamic innovation of Asia. These offices are not just physical locations, they are hubs of human intellect, places where editors, often scientists themselves, work tirelessly under the umbrella of a venerable international scientific publishing company, Springer Nature. They are the gatekeepers and curators of our collective scientific heritage, ensuring that the highest standards of accuracy and insight are upheld. The influence of such a journal is a fascinating thing to contemplate. It's not simply about what it publishes, but how deeply those published insights ripple through the global scientific community. According to the 2022 Journal Citation Reports, Nature holds a remarkable position, boasting one of the highest impact factors among multidisciplinary science journals, a staggering 50.5. Now, what does an impact factor truly signify, beyond a mere number? It is, in essence, a reflection of its profound citation influence within the scientific literature. Imagine a single drop of water falling into a still pond, creating concentric rings that spread far and wide. Each published paper in Nature is like that drop, and its impact factor measures the reach and intensity of those ripples. How many other scientists across the world have found its findings so significant, so groundbreaking, that they must refer to it, build upon it, and acknowledge it in their own quests for knowledge. Some commentators, with good reason, regard it as among the most influential scientific journals worldwide, a true titan in the realm of shared discovery. It's a testament to its enduring legacy and its profound contribution to human understanding that in 2007, Nature, alongside another esteemed publication, Science, was bestowed with the Prince of Asturias Award for Communications and Humanity. This award recognizes not just scientific excellence, but the ability to communicate that excellence, to bridge the gap between complex research and the broader human narrative, fostering a deeper connection with the shared journey of discovery. Even as we speak, in this modern age of instant information, the reach of Nature continues to expand. As of 2012, it claimed an online readership of about 3 million unique readers per month. Imagine 3 million minds spread across every continent, quietly engaging with the latest frontiers of human knowledge, each one absorbing, contemplating, and perhaps being inspired by the breakthroughs chronicled within its pages. It speaks to a deep, inherent human curiosity, a thirst for understanding that transcends borders and cultures. Let us now gently drift back in time, to the genesis of this remarkable publication. Nature first emerged into the world in the quiet autumn of 1869. It was brought to life through the vision of Norman Lockyer and Alexander Macmillan, conceived not merely as a repository of facts, but as a vibrant public forum for scientific innovations. Think of it as a grand intellectual salon, open to all serious thinkers, where new ideas could be presented, discussed, and debated, fostering a collective advancement of understanding. The mid-20th century saw an expansion, a blooming of its editorial ambitions. During this period, Nature redoubled its efforts, deepening its commitment to both explanatory and scientific journalism. It recognized the importance not just of presenting raw data, but of contextualizing it, of making complex scientific narratives accessible and compelling, serving as a vital bridge between the cutting edge of research and the wider intellectual public. The late 1980s and early 1990s marked another significant period of growth, a period of reaching out. This era witnessed the creation of a sophisticated network of editorial offices that extended far beyond the British Isles, truly establishing its global footprint. And alongside this geographic expansion came a diversification of focus, the establishment of 10 new supplementary, specialty publications. Imagine these as specialized branches extending from the main tree, each dedicated to a specific domain, like Nature Materials, allowing for deeper, more focused explorations within particular scientific disciplines, yet still connected to the overarching mission of the parent journal. In more recent times, since the late 2000s, Nature has continued to evolve, demonstrating its adaptability and its responsiveness to the ever-changing landscape of science and society. Dedicated editorial and current affairs columns have been created weekly, adding layers of commentary and analysis that engage with the contemporary relevance of scientific progress. And, in a unique expression of its role as a voice of the scientific community, even electoral endorsements are occasionally featured, reflecting the journal's understanding of science's place within the broader societal fabric. Yet, despite all these expansions and adaptations, the primary source of the journal's content remains, as it was established at its founding, the diligent work of research scientists. They are the wellsprings of discovery, the ones pushing the boundaries of what is known. And the editing standards applied to their contributions are primarily concerned with one crucial principle: technical readability. This is not about simplifying complex ideas to the point of dilution, but rather about ensuring that the presentation of groundbreaking research is clear, precise, and accessible to other experts in the field, allowing for efficient and accurate dissemination of knowledge. Let's delve a little deeper into the very heart of what Nature publishes. The main research consists mostly of papers, articles, or letters, presented in a lightly edited form. These are the distilled essences of countless hours, perhaps years, of meticulous experimentation, observation, and analysis. They are, by their very nature, highly technical and dense, packed with information. However, due to imposed text limits, they are typically summaries, elegant compressions of much larger, more extensive bodies of work. Imagine trying to capture the vastness of a mountain range in a single, breathtaking photograph. These papers aim to do something similar for scientific discovery, presenting the core findings with clarity and conciseness. The path to publication in Nature is a challenging one, a testament to the journal's rigorous standards. Fewer than 8% of submitted papers are ultimately accepted for publication. This selective process is what ensures the exceptionally high quality and significance of the research that makes it to print. Each accepted paper represents a true breakthrough, a significant contribution to human knowledge, carefully vetted and deemed worthy of global attention. And indeed, Nature's research articles are widely cited, forming the bedrock upon which future generations of scientists build their own inquiries. They often attract international attention, sparking discussion and often igniting new avenues of research across the globe. Naturally, in such a vibrant and intellectually charged environment, the journal has occasionally found itself involved in disputes and academic controversies. These might include debates over retractions of previously published work, scrutinizing the integrity of the peer review processes themselves, or discussions around methodological standards. But even these controversies, when viewed through a calming lens, are part of the self-correcting, dynamic nature of science, a continuous striving for greater accuracy, greater rigor, and deeper truth. They are not failures, but rather manifestations of the scientific community's collective commitment to integrity and self-improvement. Beyond the core research papers, Nature also enriches the scientific discourse in numerous other ways. It publishes insightful commentary, providing expert perspectives on new findings and trends. It offers in-depth analysis, dissecting complex scientific issues. It keeps its readers abreast of important developments with news sections, and features explore broader topics such as research funding, the intricate world of science policy, the ethical dilemmas inherent in scientific progress, and other notable scientific developments that shape our world. Its pages also extend to cultural dimensions, with sections dedicated to books, to the arts, and even, charmingly, to short science fiction stories, recognizing that science and imagination are often deeply intertwined. Innovations or breakthroughs in any scientific or technological field are often highlighted in the journal as spotlight articles. These are typically presented in a news or magazine-style format, making them more broadly accessible. While they may not receive the same kind of formal recognition as a primary research article in terms of citation impact, they play a crucial role in bringing exciting new developments to a wider audience, sparking public interest, and sometimes inspiring future scientists. Interestingly, some of these spotlight articles are also funded by partners or sponsors, reflecting the broader collaborative ecosystem that supports scientific communication. Let us now gently unfurl the scroll of history, tracing the background of this remarkable journal. The 19th century was a period of immense intellectual ferment, a time of huge progress in science and mathematics. The discoveries of this era were meticulously recorded in journals, predominantly written in German or French, but also significantly in English. Britain, during this time, was a crucible of change, undergoing enormous technological and industrial transformations and advances, particularly in the latter half of the century. This societal dynamism mirrored the burgeoning scientific exploration. The most respected scientific journals of this period were the refereed journals of the Royal Society, hallowed pages that had borne witness to many of the great works from intellectual giants like Isaac Newton, whose laws governed the celestial dance, and Michael Faraday, who illuminated the mysteries of electromagnetism, all the way to Charles Darwin, whose revolutionary insights reshaped our understanding of life itself. These journals were the gold standard, setting the bar for scientific rigor and contribution. But beyond these formal, academic publications, there was a growing hunger for science among the general public. The number of popular science periodicals doubled from the 1850s to the 1860s. According to the editors of these popular science magazines, their publications were consciously designed to serve as organs of science, a beautiful metaphor suggesting they were essential conduits, vital means of connecting the public to the scientific world, making the wonders of discovery accessible to curious minds. Nature when it first came into being in 1869, was not the very first magazine of its kind in Britain. There were predecessors, pioneering publications that paved the way. One such journal was Recreative Science, a record and remembrancer of intellectual observation, founded a decade earlier in 1859. It began its journey as a natural history magazine, filled with the wonders of the living world, but gradually expanded its scope. It progressed to include more physical observational science and technical subjects, and perhaps a little less of the purely descriptive natural history, reflecting a shift in scientific focus. This journal's identity, like a river changing its course, evolved through several names. From its original title, it transitioned to Intellectual Observer, a review of natural history, microscopic research, and recreative science, a name that hints at its broadening horizons. And then, it transformed once more into the Student and Intellectual Observer of Science, Literature, and Art. While Recreative Science had initially attempted to include more physical sciences, such as the distant wonders of astronomy and the buried secrets of archaeology, the Intellectual Observer truly broadened its embrace, reaching out to encompass literature and art as well. This expansion is a lovely reminder that the human quest for understanding is often holistic, connecting the scientific with the aesthetic and the narrative. Similar in spirit to Recreative Science was the Popular Science Review, created in 1862. This journal, too, covered diverse fields of science, employing a clear structure by creating subsections titled Scientific Summary, or Quarterly Retrospect. It also included thoughtful book reviews and commentary on the latest scientific works and publications, serving as a comprehensive guide to the scientific landscape of its time. Two other journals also graced the English intellectual scene prior to the development of Nature. These were the Quarterly Journal of Science and Scientific Opinion, established in 1864 and 1868, respectively. Each played its part in nurturing the public's appetite for scientific knowledge and in providing a platform for its dissemination. However, the journal most closely related to Nature in its editorship and format was The Reader. Though the source text ends here, one can imagine how The Reader might have further refined the concept of a broad scientific publication, setting the stage for the groundbreaking emergence of Nature itself. As we gently bring our journey through the world of Nature to a close, allow yourself to feel the quiet resonance of this incredible human endeavor. It's more than just a journal, it's a living testament to our insatiable curiosity, our relentless pursuit of truth, and our profound need to share what we discover. Each page, each article, each peer review, contributes to a global conversation, a slow and deliberate unfolding of understanding that has been ongoing for centuries. Imagine the countless scientists, toiling in laboratories, observing in the field, analyzing data late into the night. Their work, their passion, their moments of aha are eventually distilled into those concise papers, which then travel through the rigorous process of peer review, a collective act of scrutiny and refinement. Then, finally, they emerge, published in Nature, not as an end, but as a new beginning, a new piece of the puzzle, a new thread in the tapestry of our understanding. Nature is a bridge, connecting the individual genius of a scientist to the collective wisdom of humanity. It's a quiet champion of the scientific method, of evidence, of rigorous thinking, and of the profound beauty of discovering how the universe truly works. It reminds us that knowledge is not static, it is dynamic, always growing, always challenging our preconceptions. So, as you prepare to rest, perhaps carry with you a sense of wonder at this intricate, dedicated system that brings us closer to understanding the world around us. Feel the calm assurance that there are minds diligently working, exploring, and sharing, pushing the boundaries of what is known, all brought together by the careful curation of journals like Nature. May your sleep be deep and peaceful, filled with the quiet satisfaction of knowledge, and the gentle promise of new discoveries yet to come. Good night, dear listener. Rest well.